Hey, I'm Nano. I'm the in-game leader for CLG Apex. I've been playing Apex for about 2 years, so since almost launch. I've been on CLG for about 7 to 8 months. It was definitely an experience. You know, there was a lot of nerves, a lot of emotion, especially not doing the greatest in the beginning. There was a lot of pressure to do even better afterwards, a lot better. So my teammates and I, we just stayed focused and practiced a lot. We practiced a lot and went over every mistake we made. We watched a lot of VODs. We did a lot of practice and just customs and scrims, whatever it was. And we kept ourselves busy just getting better.
So once me, Mamba, and Nano kind of came together, I kind of knew, kind of right off rip, that we were bound for only growth is the most important thing. But just their two play styles, and both being the IGLs, playing very similar, you know, the team just flows really well, and it really helps us, you know, make decisions, talk about problems, and all that. So I was very optimistic about our future together.
And it's all CLG to finish off game number 4.
I'd say the biggest thing about you know, having to go through the trials of, you know, getting kicked out of Pro League while being signed to, you know, a respectable big T1 org like CLG is, it's definitely embarrassing, but it definitely adds a chip on your shoulder, especially, you know, with a lot of casuals. You know, they're gonna have their opinions in every esport, you know, rightfully so. You know, if you're a T1 org and you're bottom 40 of the Pro League, you need to figure it out.
Needing to rise in the short term, CLG maybe rising in the long term as well after a long absence.
So that was like our main thing going in. I wasn't really worried about not making it back into Pro League, because during the first split of Pro League, I really didn't feel like the competition level was so high that we were a bottom 40 team. I really felt like we could compete with like anybody and everybody.
Well, the first 2 weeks of Pro League, we got 3rd and 4th. So I felt like we started off like really well. Like we came out like really strong. And then the very next 2 weeks, it was kind of like rough. We were not on the same page, but it was like little mistakes. So I knew that we would easily bounce back.
All right, CLG, we see you coming and swinging, CLG.
When it comes to, you know, catching up to the other teams, like we have raw talent, right? And it's just like, they're just like diamonds, uncut diamonds, right? And so we have to cut them up very smoothly, and we have to make sure that process of cutting the diamonds into perfection goes fast. Yeah, at playoffs, we just want to go ahead and show, like, we're not here to win every game, actually. Something we're really trying to master is, like, we take one game at a time of those many, many matches. And our goal is always going to be the same. It's to do the exact, you know, kind of rules that we set up in boot camp and during our training, during qualifiers, and execute.
Mamba, Vatro, they need anything but. They've been playing very, very well, putting together a great tournament.
At the end of the game, we might win, but, you know, not all games can you win, right? So sometimes we'll, you know, come out with the best outcome we could have. And that's our goal coming into playoffs. It's just to always go for the best outcome possible. Whether that's a win or whether that's 10th place with 5 kills, whatever the case may be.